What's up, everybody? So yesterday, Scott Peterson, who is convicted of the 2002 murder of his wife and unborn child, his wife, of course, was Laci Peterson, has been denied a new trial. He was resentenced in 2021 to life in prison for the murder. This story comes from abcnews.com and is linked in the description below. The article states, Scott Peterson will not be granted a new trial over the murder of his wife, Laci Peterson, and unborn child. The Superior Court judge denied Scott Peterson, who is now 50 years old, relief in his appeal based on stealth juror accusations. He will not get a new trial. He cannot appeal and now has 120 days to submit new evidence. The latest development in this case comes nearly 20 years after Laci Peterson, who was 27 years old and 8 months pregnant at the time, she disappeared on Christmas Eve in 2002. The remains were found in the San Francisco Bay 4 months later. Scott Peterson, of course, was arrested and charged with first-degree murder in the death of his wife and second-degree murder in the death of their unborn son. He pled not guilty. A jury convicted him in 2004, and he was sentenced to death by lethal injection in 2005. Scott Peterson and his legal team have maintained his innocence and claimed he received an unfair trial based on possible jury misconduct. Peterson's lawyers claim that a woman known as juror number 7 had not disclosed involvement in other legal proceedings. In a 2000 legal proceeding, the juror alleged that her boyfriend's ex-girlfriend committed acts of violence against her and prompted fears for her unborn child. During the jury selection process, she told attorneys that she had never been a victim of a crime or involved in a lawsuit. In a 2017 interview with 2020, she said her situation never came to mind when she had filled out the application. The court concludes that juror number 7's responses were not motivated by pre-existing or improper bias against the petitioner, but instead were the result of a combination of good faith misunderstandings of the question and sloppiness in answering. That's what the ruling on Tuesday stated. In 2020, the California Supreme Court overturned Scott Peterson's death sentence, citing that his jury was improperly screened for bias against the death penalty, according to court documents. He was moved off death row later that October. Scott Peterson was resentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole in December 2021, while the judge was also considering whether he deserved a new trial. Of course, they have now decided he does not. Laci Peterson's mother told ABC News 2020 that another trial would be painful, but the result would likely be the same. To have to go through a trial again, of course, would be excruciating. But if that's what it takes, I'll be there, and I'm sure they'll find him guilty again. So Scott Peterson has been denied a new trial and now has 120 days to submit new evidence. I want to know what you think. Let me know. Leave some comments below. I hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you again soon.